suplex.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Thoughts Gone Anywhere, coming to you live from the Go Live Vegas studios in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Aaron Phillips, Matt Mullen. We're in the white TCA as I've got the red TCA on today. The Chief in the middle. And joining us once again, Mr. Thomas Burnett. Good morning, gents.
Good morning.
How we doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Matt, how are you?
I'm good, tired, but ready to go.
There you go. I like that. Chief, how are you?
Rock and roll.
All right. We got a busy first hour talking about as much of the world of pro wrestling as we can. You know, with all the cameras in here now, look at the main monitor. We freaking look like Hollywood Squares up there.
Good Lord.
You know? Good morning, Ronald. But in the second hour, you know the Disney movie Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we got the beauties coming in to sit in with the beasts. From UWW, Jenni Santana, GM, will be joining us, as well as Chief's close friend, Lei'd Tapa, will be joining. I think she's just coming in to check on you to see if you're okay after the hold the other night, the headlock a couple of weeks ago.
I'm gonna put one of them in a cross-faced chicken wing today.
Oh, I would love to see that, just because.
They don't even know what the hell it is.
Oh, I do. I know what it is.
You're old enough.
Yeah,
I
we're
know,
old
that's
enough.
true.
He's
That's
saying
right.
they don't know it.
Principe, good morning. Ronald, good morning.
Hey, Principe. Top of the morning to you.
702-329-6947 is our phone number. Press the number 1 if you're outside the United States. As always, 1-855-502-4321. By the way, if you notice, the new mug with which I'm drinking my morning libation out of. Ooh. There you go. Available now on the GoLive.Vegas website. It's an 11-ounce mug for about $14.99. And he's going to get it started right. Did you pull the picture down that I posted? So I walk into the studio today, and my two of my dear friends here, Chief and Thomas, adults, they didn't even notice something different about me. Matt just walked in, so a couple of minutes ago.
I noticed as soon as
As soon
I
as you
walked
walked in,
this
you
door.
did. Yes. So
Man, we're bad.
I lost. Let me take some water out of our TCA mug, by the way. Now available on the GoLive.Vegas website for $14.99. I think that's what our mugs are.
Yes.
Nice plug.
Sounds correct.
That's exactly right. The show's all about plugging. This is like QVC at times, Thomas. So I had to help my wife color her hair this week because, you know, with her shoulder still from surgery, it's tough. So I said, okay, we did that. And my wife said to me, she says, why don't you color your beard? And I looked at her. I said, you crazy? Because no, and I looked at the gloves I had on, and there was still a ton of that gunk on, right? And I've not seen color on my chin probably in about 30 years. It had been gray almost all my life at this point, right? But when I met my wife, I had this reddish beard that came in on my sides. Now, I was a towhead. I was born a blonde. I don't know where the red came from. And so she's like, yeah, do the red. So I put it on. I slapped it on, went into my office for 15 minutes because it's got to sit for 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
She goes, all right, come on in. 20 minutes is up. And I look in the mirror, and I freaked out because it got so dark. I was like, oh, boy, this is not going to be good.
A darker Aaron Phillips.
Yeah, dark side. Oh, there you go. So I tested out my Halloween costume, and I figured I'd be Walter from Breaking Bad this year. And I know, the voice is getting grovelly. Luke, I am your father. Anyway, so my wife and I'm trying to scrub it, hoping it'd be lighter as I'm scrubbing it, right? No.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
There you go. Unfortunately, it didn't work. So the next morning, I'm getting ready for work and heading to the shower. She goes, my wife said, don't you dare shave it off. And I looked at her, I said, why would you think I would do that? She goes, because I like it, and I know you're not sure. The problem is, good morning, Principe, good morning. The problem is it's been so long since I've seen color. So I have to get used to it.
It looks nice.
It looks all right. I get
looks
used
good.
to it.
It looks nice.
All right. You're just saying that so you can come back. Okay, with that, now that I've wasted a few minutes talking about that, I'm going to give my voice a chance to catch up. So with that, exactly, it is time to start off with the way we love to start off. It is now time for
Story time with Matt.
Story time.
is now story time with the enforcer, Mad Mom.
This week has been freaking psychotic. Literally every day something happened. Too many things happened this week. I can probably fill this entire podcast with stories of Fremont Street. But yesterday morning, the day before I worked 16 hours, got back to work. I was dead tired. I got there at 8:03. The security phone starts ringing. Like, hey, can you come in front of Denny's? This guy's acting strange. And I was like, didn't really think anything of it. I hit the corner, and there's a guy with an AR-15 walking right at me. And I was like, bye.
Check, please. Check, please.
So I checked the cameras, and I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? And he's just walking around on Facebook Live, and I was like, 911. And I was like, hey, there's a guy with 4 handguns and an AR-15 walking around our building. And they were like, their exact words, it's an open carry state. Let us know if he does anything suspicious.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, walking around with an AR-15 isn't suspicious enough now?
Apparently
Wow.
not.
And I was like, the only other suspicious thing you can do is open fire, so be close.
At that point, it'll be too late. Yeah, be close.
I was like, can y'all be close then?
Jeez.
Luckily, he didn't do anything. He just went into Denny's for a couple minutes and then walked out and left. But I talked to one of the lieutenants later, and they were like, we know where he is on Fremont Street at all times because he comes out all the time like that, but no one's ever gone up to him.
You think? Didn't our buddy Scott make something about who that type of person might be?
Oh, that wasn't
the case? No. Okay.
So our
Jeez.
crack producer just put on a monitor, says people are doing that for TikTok likes and videos.
Yeah. But you said he was on Facebook Live doing that.
I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeez. All righty. We obviously haven't learned our lessons. Not only the Texas shooting, and I didn't read this until yesterday, but I guess Thursday there was another shooting in Maryland. I mean, what the hell?
I don't know.
It's crazy, right?
Can I? Can I have a couple minutes personal?
Sure. You want this as your rant? Is this
yeah.
rant? Is this
No,
rant
no.
2.0? That's all right. Go for
This
it.
isn't
Get
really-
off your chest. Come on. We love to hear
This
that.
isn't really getting anything off my chest.
Okay.
Yesterday, out here in Las Vegas, we had a police officer killed, Justin Terry, and his wife and the boys are part of the Las Vegas wrestling community. So I want to shout out to Lori and the 2 boys. We are deeply, deeply saddened and sorry for your loss. Mr. Terry was a veteran of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. He was a detective with them. Thanks, Aaron, for putting that up. Be greatly missed. So again, to Lori and to Justin's wife and the 2 boys, our condolences.
Deepest condolences to the
Absolutely.
family.
Great comment. And I'm sure I know the story made news locally, but it was like a part construction accident somehow.
I said to Thomas coming in, one of my first thoughts was they need to bring MK down and let him investigate.
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I don't think we need to give the details, but if anybody's interested, you could search it online and find out just exactly how Officer Terry was, 25 years on the force or something?
I believe so.
Something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Absolutely. our
Before I
thoughts and
heard
prayers.
like who or what it was, my first thought was like, oh God, it's like Final Destination in Vegas today.
Yep, right?
But I called a bunch of the detectives I know for Metro. Everyone's like super shook up, and my condolences go to the whole department. I have a lot of friends in Metro, so
Absolutely.
And the other part of it is too, fellas, as I said to Thomas, we think about Mr. Terry and his passing, but what about the driver that was driving that vehicle? That's something he's going to have to live with the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And so thoughts and prayers go out to him, too.
Absolutely. All right, it's time we switch to talking about wrestling. This is the post-Hell in the Cell episode. Man, my voice sucks this morning.
Post-Hell in the Cell.
And I got a long day. I'm going BBW tonight.
Yes.
Loud and proud.
Yes.
Doors open at 6:15. First bell's at 7 at the LGBTQ plus Community Center on Maryland. It is the Loud and Proud show. There is the flyer on the screen.
And we got Proud right back here.
We do. It is Pride Month. Every day should be Pride, but
Yes.
it is. So here's a flyer. The six-man tag, Sky High and Jody taking on the tag champs of Kevin Duckett's and Leon Hader teaming up with Fresco. We had a little conversation with him last week. Aaron Zowers sponsoring that. And, of course, this show steps up to the plate and is sponsoring the main event. Sean Black, the current champion, the Las Vegas champ, taking on Shade, who we had here last week, who in his 6 years affiliated with BBW, it's his home promotion where he got his start, has never won a singles title, has never won a title.
Till tonight and new.
Yep.
I can't wait to announce that. Hopefully it'll happen.
My money's on Shade.
Hopefully I'll announce with whatever voice I have left by that point. So anyway, so get on down there. I know, right. I'll sound like Vince McMahon. And new, you're fired. What? Tickets are available on Eventbrite. Okay, it's time for some rumors. I hear voices. Rumor is WWE is expecting more releases, primarily coming out of NXT, right? Because of the 6-month evaluation period, right?
Yeah, supposedly every 6 months they're going to start evaluating everyone in NXT and firing the weak links. But they always tend to fire the people we all like, so...
So what the hell do we know, you know?
So they're firing people, and yet Apollo Crews
Hey,
makes his
Sean,
appearance back.
top of the morning to you.
Good morning, Sean. What do you think about Apollo Crews going back to NXT amongst all the rumors of all these possible releases?
I think it's a good fit for him. He wasn't doing anything on the main roster. He was floundering.
He was doing stuff on the main roster. He was back in catering, eating every day.
But now we can work off that catering food.
He can perform.
Yeah, he can perform in the ring now.
And he dropped his accent, from what I heard. I didn't see it, but he
I heard
dropped
he dropped
that.
it. Yeah,
He's back to Apollo.
The happy,
Crews.
smiling
Yeah,
Apollo Crews.
Yes.
which is good.
Yes.
He'll do fine down there in NXT.
Think so?
Yeah.
Take on Braun Breaker?
that'll
Not-
be a good match.
That's
Yeah, it would be.
that's the game plan, I guess.
That would be good.
I saw that passing through, flipping this morning. I saw that
Morning, Richard.
Evidently, Shawn Michaels went down there and was down there for a couple days at NXT.
But doesn't he run NXT?
Yeah, he should be down
Supposed
there all
he
the
should be
time.
there, right?
He's up. Isn't he up? Didn't he flip
No.
up to
I
the
don't
top?
think so.
I don't think so. No.
No?
No.
He's still running NXT.
I thought,
He's the only one left.
I thought he moved up when
No, Hunter moved up.
when
to,
Hunter
no,
went-
Hunter's in Connecticut, but Sean's down in Florida running NXT now. By himself with nobody else from DX, just him and whoever else is running it with. But it's Sean doing the whole thing in NXT.
So he'll be making the evaluations then.
Well, him and probably Bruce Pritchard and whoever
Yeah.
else is in,
Whoever
Vin-
all the trainers are down there, yeah.
As long as
Exactly.
Tony Khan misses that flight.
Well, you got Bruce Pritchard down there, so it's just as bad.
Well, he knows what he's talking about.
I want to see him come out and fire people as Brother Love. Wouldn't that be funny? He
Oh, that'd
comes
be-
out as Brother Love.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
You're fired.
And then I'd like to see Breaker slap him right in the mouth. Yeah. I would.
But he wouldn't be fired, though. Breaker
Yeah,
wouldn't be
Breaker's
fired.
not going anywhere.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to see him slap him in the mouth.
Next rumor.
All right, let's
Rumor is the reason Edge was unceremoniously kicked out of Judgment Day, the faction with which he himself started, basically was for two reasons. One, with Cody out, they needed another babyface. And two, allegedly didn't like the direction that was being presented by creative to make Judgment Day more spiritual in nature. Chief? I didn't mean to catch you off guard, Chief. No dead air here.
I was listening to episode 3,201 this morning, and somebody made a comment that he's pretty old.
Who, Edge?
Yeah.
Well, didn't we already know that coming in?
Well,
He's not 20 anymore.
Yeah, but shit, I'm old too, so.
Well, you're not 20 anymore either.
No, hell no.
None of us are.
No.
No.
I'll be 70. So anyway, if he didn't like the direction, hey, that's okay. Get away from it. Let the youngsters handle it, and let them come up with their own faction now. And how's WWE going to push Edge? Who's he going to go up against now? That's the question.
Well, who's your heels on the other side? I mean, Seth needs somebody to go after now that Cody's shelved for a handful of months.
But we just did Seth like last year or 2 years ago.
I
We're gonna
understand.
we're
No,
gonna
I
run
was
that-
going to say, didn't Seth?
Like they
Seth-
don't do rematches literally every week.
Yeah, right.
Didn't Seth and didn't they have matches before?
Yeah.
They did.
Well, first Edge has to go after Judgment Day, of course, to get his
Right.
revenge.
And now, what do you think of Finn Balor? Now, we know that for weeks people have been talking about who's going to join, okay?
Right.
Is Finn Balor now the new leader
Yeah.
of Judgment Day? And what does that do for Judgment Day, having Finn Balor now as quote-unquote the leader? I think they still need one more person in there. I don't know who or what. But what do you guys think about Finn Balor now being the leader of Judgment Day?
It's different.
Who's he going to go up against?
Who?
AJ Styles?
Edge.
Edge?
Ba-
Edge would make sense. The first one.
Balor and Edge now?
Well, yeah, it would make
Well,
sense.
That'd be
Probably,
all right.
well, probably first Finn
Pay-
and AJ.
Payback's a bitch.
Well, probably Finn and AJ first, depending on how long they keep Edge off of TV.
Right. That's a good point. They got
Depending how fast they go through this, we might get the Demon Finn Balor against Edge at Money in the Bank.
that's see. The
I think
demon,
that's too soon.
The demon makes more sense to be part of Judgment Day than Finn Balor.
As if the Judgment Day is going like spiritual or supernatural, it makes complete sense to have Finn Balor as the leader because he can do the demon thing and
With the paint and everything, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it could be.
I like that.
I know things. I have a podcast.
Well,
You know what? I got to tell you something. We didn't fucking miss you
one
last
shot.
week, man.
Yes, we
you-
did.
You can be replaced.
It took two of you jabronis to replace me. Just
Nah,
remember
not
that.
me, man. I'm here every week, so not me. Don't call me a jabroni.
All right,
The $1
last,
million man still had to go over in LA and
Hamburger.
pay the person.
Hamburger.
last rumor before we go to break. Rumor is my voice has been stolen. Stephanie McMahon will not return to WWE. The reports I read yesterday, she's really been buried in WWE as not being very good at her job after all these years.
I heard about all that, and then I heard this morning that it might have been related to that MLW lawsuit when they're saying like they couldn't get the Tubi thing because of WWE calling NBC, and apparently it was Stephanie McMahon that actually made that phone call.
Okay.
So they might have her like stay clear for the lawsuit and wait till that clears up.
Let me ask you a question. Vince owns the company. Well, Vince is on the board of directors for the company,
correct. He owns the most stock.
right? Why wouldn't Vince squash that story real quick to where it just doesn't exist?
About Stephanie you're talking
Yeah,
about?
until it clears out. Okay. Even though he's the owner with the most stock, he's still her father. If that was me, I would have squashed that story in a heartbeat.
Makes sense, but when you have social media and leaks, people are going to talk no matter what.
Yeah.
Just like when he did that interview, he said he expects more out of his kids than he does any other employee.
Exactly.
So if your kid's like the major person of a lawsuit, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. So hopefully
I mean,
they forget about it and settle the lawsuit and eventually bring her back. Kind of like a ton of other situations in WWE. They temporarily fire somebody to let the air clear and then they come right back.
yeah, it's the one that I think of is when somebody had a lawsuit for steroids or something, and he kept very quiet until the trial, and then when the person had to go in and testify, then he opened up and talked about
Yeah,
it.
that was a hulking testament,
Yeah,
wasn't it? It was a
so
hulking- okay.
anyway,
We're going to stop right there.
we're going to stop right there, and we're going to get Aaron's voice in shape or something.
Thomas is going to take us to break. We're going to train him. Thomas, take us to break.
All right. We'll be right back after these messages.
That was it. You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere.
It's not the worst podcast ever, is it? It's the best podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. All your wrestling news, all your hobbit hey, all your gimmickry. Go on over, listen wherever your podcasts are downloaded. The Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. I'm the big LG Doc Ellis. That's my endorsement. Booyah!
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss, and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
Go Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
Welcome back to Thoughts Count Anywhere with our host, Aaron Phillips, Matt Mullen, the Chief, and myself,
And you are?
Thomas Burnett.
There you go. He got everybody but his own name.
Well, I said myself. I mean,
Well, that's okay. People may be tuning in for the first time. They got to know who you are.
true, good point.
702-329-6647.
No. You called that
What I
number.
said, 6947, and press
66.
1.
You called that incorrect number. Hi there. Would you like to spend $1 an hour with me?
Please call the Dyslexic Podcast.
We'll start at the end and go backwards.
Hubcaps.
All right. Hell in the Cell, baby.
There we go.
Hell in the Cell last week. All right. Before we get into the individual matches, I want to get your overall take on the card as a whole. Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being like absolute garbage, flush it down the toilet, to 10 being the best. Where'd you rate it, 1 through 10?
There's only one thing people talk about that entire pay-per-view for.
Cody.
It's all like dog shit until you get to the main event. But the whole pay-per-view in general was good.
Okay.
But all everyone talks about is Cody.
Okay.
You know, I watched it. Liz and we watched it from the house, and I got to be honest with you. I'd rate it between a 6 and a 7.
Okay. Why not higher? Just give me a reason why you wouldn't go higher. I'm just curious.
It's not a 1970 pay-per-view.
He couldn't watch it on the
Madison Square
radio.
Garden.
This is true. This
No
is
Finkel.
true.
No Howard Finkel.
I'm back.
Who?
Howard Finkel, the ring announcer. I'm back.
Do you remember Ray Morgan?
I do not.
You see,
Is he related to Johnny?
you guys need to do your history.
Well, you got to
The
tell us what.
2022 pay-per-view.
Ray-
Let's see how old you can make this.
Ray Morgan was the original announcer
Was he?
in Washington D.C. when it was the Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Triple WF.
Did Gary Capetta take over for him?
Who?
Gary Capetta. Gary Michael
Before
Capetta.
him?
After him?
What?
he the one that-
Way after him.
I have his book. I'm reading his book.
Way after
and
him.
I've contacted him at some point. Hopefully we can get him on the show at some point. Scale of 1 to 10.
6. They all worked hard. Good matches. But like Matt's been saying, there was once the word got out that Cody was injured, it all became about Cody, and he put on a hell of a performance. No way he should have been in there, but they let him go because they figured, oh, him and Seth are professionals. They know how to work around the injuries. So that's why they let him go.
Well, medically, though, they said it was okay because his muscle was already torn off. You can't tear it anymore. And you could obviously tell that Seth was protecting him and everything was being done to the left side. You know, a couple of times, obviously, you had to do something on that right side. But I think, and I would agree with you. I gave it about a 7. I thought it was a lot better as an overall show than I thought it would be, because really the matches were, as we've been talking about them for a couple of weeks, was sort of like, you know, it really wasn't anything that was going to be a barn burner. But I would give it a 7 for sure. But the ooh and the ah when Cody took his ring jacket off, and you see the injury through the television. It was impressive to just hear the reaction of the arena when they saw that shoulder for the first time.
The collective gasp of, of 20,000 people at the same time was
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about the injury. I want to talk about the match. And so many people, professional wrestlers, have applauded that match.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, due to the injury, I don't care about the injury. Those two put on a hell of a wrestling match. And you said it. Seth protected him, and Cody protected himself.
Well, of course.
To a point. But bottom line, for the year, I'd say that's a top 5 match for the year.
The immediate psychology of Rollins when he took his coat off and he's got the polka dots on. I
That
was
shit was hilarious.
I almost
funny.
fell off my couch because not only was it funny, but just the psychological tact. And then later on in the match, Cody reverses it by bringing out the bull rope, the cowbell. Holy crap.
That was insane.
Yeah.
It's
The
the
psychology was just off the charts during that time.
It's the kind of stuff that needs to be put back into wrestling because we didn't expect Seth to come out in polka dots,
Nope.
and we didn't expect Cody to bring the cowbell out.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. When Seth reached under the ring and he pulled out the toolbox, I had flashbacks. Anybody else? Of him and Bray Wyatt.
Oh yeah.
With all those rumors going around to Bray, as soon as I saw the thing, and I was like, I swear to God, if these lights turn red right now.
Well, Wyatt
Nah.
has WWE over a barrel because there's rumors the last couple of weeks that he may return. Cesaro's name has come up that maybe he'll return. With Cody out now, they need some fresh faces. I understand why they turned Edge. We just talked about that. But do they need somebody else now to come in who they possibly released already? Bray Wyatt, I don't know if he'll ever be a face, but they need some more blood, don't you think, at this point?
They do. I mean, you can bring someone back, but let's do something different. Elevate people that you have on the roster. You have Ziggler, who's been doing nothing since he lost to Breaker. You have Rude, who's done absolutely nothing, and it looks like they're now baby faces after Dolph super kicked MVP on Raw. So you got them now as baby faces, but still a team. I mean, they should maybe split them up and just elevate Rude to a top babyface spot.
Okay, that's
Isn't
an
it-
idea.
Isn't it crazy we've been talk about Cody Rhodes in like this sense that he's only been back in WWE since WrestleMania, and we're talking about rehiring multiple stars to take his place.
That's
Who are we talking about right now? Bray?
Do I need to
about-
text it to you?
Bray? Is that who you were talking
Cody
about?
Rhodes.
no. He needs
Cody, okay.
he needs smoke signals.
Yeah.
Well, I want to read something here.
Ronald posted an interesting question as soon as Chief reads
I
what
want
he's
to
got
read
there.
something. When Wyatt reacted to a report that he was hard to work with and deserved to be let go, the former WWE star referenced John Laurinaitis and Bruce Pritchard being the sources. And I've always said Pritchard was brother love. Okay? Probably didn't even create his own, and this might be Chiefs Rant 2.0 right now. Didn't even create his own character, I'll bet you. Probably somebody like Jimmy Snooker or Roddy Piper or one of the fellas in the back, Pat Patterson or somebody like that, made his character for him. So,
I love you.
and then you got JBL, who married into the Bella's family. So that.
That's
You mean-
John Laurinaitis.
Yeah, Laurinaitis.
Oh,
not
sorry about
JBL.
that. My mistake. My mistake.
I was
on
like,
that
what are you
one.
talking about,
I'll
JBL?
accept that one.
I know.
But you know what? Getting back to Bray Wyatt, as I've said, and I'll continue to say, we don't know the true stories that go on. I just read you something that supposedly Bray said. Not necessarily true. Okay.
It's on his verified Twitter account.
We don't know. Well, I don't have Twitter, so I'll take your word at that, hamburger. But anyway,
I swear we know what we're doing.
we don't know. In all honesty, we don't know how long Cody was hurt. Just because the bruise finally showed up on the pec, how how long was he wrestling with an injury that we didn't know about, and it just got to a point where it got too severe, and the match is signed, and he's got to go out and everybody oohs and ahs.
Well, they said he partially tore it during that brawl on Monday in the go-home show, and then he tore it completely out the bone during the week doing weight training.
Friday night. Yeah, working out. Ronald asks us an interesting question in the chat room, and then we'll do you have an official rant you want to get to, or is that like your partial rant?
No, it's partial.
Okay.
I might have another one.
Okay. Ronald Young asks us,
And if I do, it's, we'll do it.
did you all see where Ric Flair said that Cody made Seth? Do we agree or disagree with that?
I completely disagree.
Tell us why.
Seth's already made man. He's been WWE champion multiple times, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion. He's been main eventing everywhere in the world. How did Cody make him more? What did Cody do that elevated Seth more than he already is?
Cody elevated himself, just going through that injury and still putting on a freaking 5-star match out of it.
That's the key.
That just proves he's the top guy.
That's the key right there. He worked through the injury, and you don't see a lot of that today.
No.
If he was a basketball
Well, not
player,
that
he would have
severe.
been injured for the
Life.
rest of his career.
For life, yeah, exactly. Like Zion Williams, where's he
LeBron
been?
James is still confused of how he did that, I'm sure.
God, I don't want.
All right, with
can
that-
I do the other part of my rant
With
now?
that, it is now time for the other part of the show that people love. It is now time for Chief to finish up his rant 2.0.
I'm glad you said that because, man. Blast off. Good morning, everybody. It's the second half of the Chiefs rant. Instead of my 2 minutes and 58 seconds of fame, I now have 1 minute and 31 seconds of fame. And my co-host over there is choking on his water right now, but that's okay. Anyway, what I really want to talk about sounds like it's going down the toilet. Anyway, what I really want to talk about is we do need an NBA basketball team in this city. I totally agree with that, and I hope someday we get it. But, God, I don't want LeBron James to own the team over here in Vegas. I hope the NBA does it the right way. And not saying, the man's a billionaire now. He's on the list with Michael, and I forget who the second one was that they mentioned.
Wasn't Aaron Phillips? That's for sure.
Tiger?
Tiger's
Was
a
it
billionaire,
Tiger? That's
yeah.
it, Tiger, yeah.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
And so I'm not going that route. I just don't want to see LeBron James own a basketball team in Las Vegas and go around the city and flaunting himself this and that. LeBron, if you want to do it the right way, stay quiet, apply for the team when you're ready, move it to Vegas, use some of that billionaire money you have, put it in the school systems over here. Yeah, exactly. Put it in law enforcement, put it in medical, put it in the homeless, however you want to do it, and show the people of Las Vegas that you're sincere, because right now I don't think you are sincere. So, Mr. Silverman, I believe that's your name.
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. I hope you.
He made him Jewish by adding the word man after his name.
Okay. Well, either here.
David Stern before he was Jewish.
Either
so.
here or there.
That's
Just
right.
save your voice.
I'm trying.
Don't interrupt. Save your
sorry.
voice. Anyway, I just want LeBron to do it the right way if he is going to come to Vegas. That's the Chiefs rant. Over and out.
The thing is he would need another financial backer. He would never own it on his own. $1 billion does not buy a basketball team.
I would think that he could come up with enough players in the NBA that could go in with him to buy an NBA team here.
If you want an all-player ownership, maybe.
You know,
It all depends on what the price tag is going to be, but $1 billion ain't going to buy it on its own.
he
that's
could
for sure.
always ask Michael how Michael did it, and Michael could, educate him.
He could. All right, we're going to step aside for our second break. When we come back, we're going to finish up the results from Hell in the Cell. Thomas, take us a break.
Pass.
You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, man, it's your boy, Fatu. I'm here with my man, Big G. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is the Essential Character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends at Thoughts Count Anywhere, the podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hello, this is Martin Casals, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. Enjoy.
This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. This is my new tag team partner, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hi, I'm Sean Navarre. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm smashing the demolition. And we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? Is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event, and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
Welcome back, everybody, to Thoughts Count Anywhere.
It was lowering his headset.
With your host, Aaron Phillips.
And?
The voiceless Aaron Phillips.
Yeah, the voiceless Aaron.
Yeah, I like that. Just the voiceless.
Use the voice of the voiceless.
And our man, Mr. Matt Mullen to my right. To my left, Mr. Thomas Burnett. And I am the Chief.
Thomas's new nickname is Mr.
What did he say? Duh. Did I hear duh come out? Mr.
I'm glad I'm the only one not getting picked on anymore.
Yeah, we're sharing the wealth today. By the way, it's funny you mentioned the voice. I want to let this out publicly for people that don't know. I have registered and copyrighted and trademarked that name, The Voice, here in the state.
Nice.
For promotion, for shirts, for that. So if anybody out there continues to use those terminology, you're in violation. Just putting that out there.
We know people that know people.
That's right. I know people who know people, especially my attorney. Anyway, all right, let's get back to Hell in the Cell.
Guido, I need your help.
Yeah. Well, mine is only in the state. It's not across the country. All right, Bianca Belair defeated Becky Lynch and Asuka to retain. I thought that was a good match to open up. I was surprised it opened up the show, but I thought it was a good match.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was a good match to open up.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca stole the victory from Becky. A little heelless move from Bianca.
Well, yeah, I was okay with it. That's what you got to do in those triple threats, right?
It was kind of funny. Yeah. Becky was trying to do that to her for like 5 minutes, and then Bianca was like, nope.
Yep, exactly. Her strength is just unfreaking believable.
It's insane how strong she is.
What she could do and what she's able to do is crazy stuff.
She's a Tennessee Vol. That's
she
why.
Is. Yeah, she ran track too, didn't she? She ran.
Yeah,
she
ran track.
Her and her husband, and there's one more fella that's on. It's in WWE that went to Tennessee also.
All right. When you come up with it, let us know. Give me a call when you come up with it.
Right.
Bobby Lashley.
Next week.
Bobby Lashley defeated. There it is. Defeated Almost and MVP with a little minor distraction, perhaps from Cedric Alexander. We're going to see something new from him too. Something had to happen. I mean,
the next thing's going to happen. There's going to be a tag team match now. Okay, it's automatic. Lashley and Alexander against MVP and Almost. It's coming.
And
They're probably Money at the Bank.
No.
No?
When?
No.
Nothing, never. Because Almost squashed Cedric on Raw the next night.
That's right.
And Lashley moved on to looks like Theory. So, no. Disputed Almost and Bobby and MVP are finally done.
I think they've run that storyline as far as
There's
you
nothing,
can.
yeah,
I don't
there's
want to see
nothing
that
left do.
anymore.
Yeah, they're done. It's done.
Okay.
I don't personally. I don't want to.
Let's go.
Right. I don't. I don't.
Next.
That's right.
Next.
And you're out. Okay. Next match. Kevin Owens versus Ezekiel, or was it Elias?
His name's Elias. Goddamn it.
I thought it was a good match. I just think it was what it was. You know.
Yeah, it was. It was there.
The
Speaking
raid
of storylines,
It was a
to
match.
end.
It was a match.
Now, well, it's not over yet because they haven't the rematch on Raw.
How
so.
how long do y'all think storyline should go on?
Depends on the
Until they're not
storyline.
Yeah.
entertaining.
It's got to be entertaining for it to go for a while.
3 matches? 4 matches?
Depends on the
A
story.
half a year?
Well,
year?
Paige's storyline went 2 years in AEW to get the title.
I'm just asking.
I think it all depends on
I'm
the
throwing
depth.
the question out there.
I know. I think it all depends on the depth of the storyline. Some storyline should be over after 1 week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you have the ludicrous
you
marriage crap with Lashley and Lana and
you have-
what's his face Miro
Yeah.
before they left. That was stupid.
You have to. Well, that's creative writing in WWE, Mr. Pritchard.
That's.
I'll leave it alone now.
And that's what depends on the length of a storyline, is how good creative can extend it.
I think,
Right.
personally, myself, I think it's the wrestlers how that make the length of the storyline go.
Well, I'm going to throw this out there as a teaser question so we can get back. But along the storyline, how long are you going to keep Asuka and Lynch involved in a 24/7 title chase? How stupid was that? Okay.
Oh my God.
Kevin Owens beat Ezekiel. Judgment Day, we were talking about this before. Of course, Judgment Day defeated Balor, AJ, and Liv Morgan. When they stood over AJ in the ring at the end of that match, you had to know something was amiss. Maybe the attack would have happened, an additional attack there, or he would have stood up, extended his hand to shake his head. Something. I thought something was going to happen that that Finn was the only one that stayed in the ring after that match, while Liv Morgan, of course, AJ got busted open. Sorry, I didn't mean to reference another show. That was accidental. My 5,000th favorite show. But, I mean, I just got a sense that you knew something was amiss there with Balor just still lingering in the ring. Matt, your thoughts on that? I mean,
I was waiting for a heel turn that literally entire match.
That's somebody, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured something was going to happen, and once like the match ended, I was like, I guess it's not happening until tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then it actually happened the next day.
Which is just
in the most anticlimactic heel turn I have seen in years.
Very anticlimactic.
Be like, how you gonna turn heel? Just hit his music. He's just coming out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Hey, what's your thoughts on the side note?
I'm going to give you mine right now.
Mr. Perfect Son. Why am I blanking on his name? Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
He's in production. People have been seeing him now, like we just were
Yeah.
watching last night's show.
Yeah.
So it was a very quiet rehire. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, you see him as a guy to come down to break up a scrum.
Mhm.
And now we see it again.
Maybe he's got a good mind.
Well, considering it comes from Kurt Hennig, yeah, you would think so. But
comes from royalty.
Why not put him back in the ring?
Maybe he doesn't want to.
His dad wasn't chopped liver either. His granddad wasn't chopped
That's
liver
true.
either.
That's true.
Larry,
He doesn't have
Larry
any-
the Axe.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about mouthpieces earlier. If he ever gets back in the ring, he needs a mouthpiece because he has zero charisma.
At least from what we've seen in the past.
They tried with Heyman, and
Who are you talking about?
Curtis Axel.
Oh.
Curtis Axel. Not Kurt Hennig.
definitely not Kurt. No.
Better not.
Madcap
Hey.
Moss defeated Happy Corbin in a no-holds-barred match.
We called that one.
Mm-hmm.
We called it.
Was that a bathroom break for a lot of people?
We can move on.
Yeah, just like next week they're having one more match.
Jeez.
Hey,
So that's when a storyline. He got
it-
his revenge. You should just move on.
See, I want to throw something out though. We were just looking at something on the TV there, folks. Monday night, Seth comes out, shakes Cody's hand. I don't know if it's on the run sheet or not. If it is, I apologize.
Doesn't matter now.
That's why we jump around. I cross them all out.
But what Seth did after Cody came out of the ring, that was good wrestling.
That was old school.
Because nobody expected it. But now here's my question. Cody's out for 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Is the feud with Cody and Seth over?
No.
Now that
Nope.
now wait, let me finish,
Okay.
God damn it. Let me
How
finish.
old is this one gonna turn?
Now that Seth came out with the freaking club and hit Cody with it, okay, is the storyline over? Or is it going to continue when Cody comes back?
I think there has to be a retribution match at least, and a sledgehammer on a pole.
So
It's going to culminate in Madison Square Garden.
that's okay with me.
Bull rope match.
A bull rope
Bull
match.
rope match.
I mean, I'm
That'd
just
be cool.
I'm just throwing it because we were talking earlier.
Right.
When's enough?
Right.
Well,
but that
here's
story.
here's a prime example.
See, I thought it should have been over after 2.
Yeah.
Cody was already up 2-0.
Yeah,
Okay.
the third one.
You know, if it was split 1-1, the third match would have made sense
Yeah.
to me.
They
But obviously, he came out to attack him to get him off TV for the shoulder. So
and they're doing it the right way.
yeah.
They're
So-
doing it.
But
the
you
right
have two
way.
old school guys. You got Cody's experience, and you got Seth, who's old school in a lot of ways. So I
Well,
think they're building. But I think there's no question when he comes back.
You guys can laugh all you want, but old school rules.
So
Go ahead.
So I'm calling it now.
Okay,
Cody's coming back for the Rumble.
Who cares?
for the Rumble. Okay,
That's when
When's
he'll
the Rumble?
He wins the Rumble, but he'll eliminate Seth
okay.
to win it, and then the next night on Raw, Seth will be like all crazy, like
Attack him.
Yeah,
Challenge
And-
him to put the briefcase or the
Yep.
his roll up.
that's
right?
where I'm going. Yep. You see,
Okay.
for the February pay-per-view in Saudi.
We'll
Why
see.
not?
Anybody
All right.
really thinks he's gonna pop up at Money in the Banks by some god awful miracle?
Hell
I
no.
don't think
There's no
so.
way.
He may appear, okay. He may appear, but he won't do anything.
Speaking of which, Money in the Bank is completely sold out at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. So that's
Really?
I just read it on the run sheet somewhere.
No,
It is sold out.
Yeah.
If
Then why-
anybody wants life hacks, I can tell you how to get up in there for real cheap.
Well, then why are they
real quick.
advertising it on TV last night that you can still buy tickets?
Because they also probably want to push it for the Peacock Network to get buy-ins.
Yeah, but you could promote the pay-per-view, but you could say the pay-per-view sold out. Like the show's sold out. The only way you can watch it
It's okay.
is through premium live event on Peacock.
Listen, they're making billions of dollars. I'm not going to question how they're marketing it. That's just me. All right, last match on Hell in a Cell. Theory defeated Mustafa Ali, or as they said, Mustafa, to retain the United States title.
Paint by numbers, just to get Theory to Cena at SummerSlam.
Well, and also Ali. I mean, it was his hometown. I mean, so maybe people might have been expecting a miracle, which maybe give the guy a pop at Hell in a Cell, win in front of his home crowd, and then Theory comes back out at the next TV show and wins it back.
Could have done that, but
Almost nobody wins in their hometown.
yeah,
I
not in
know.
WWE.
That's true.
You have to lose in your hometown.
So what does this mean for Ali? He immediately got relegated back to main event on the Saturday night tapings or whatever TV show they're still doing with that.
Back to main event. Doing
I'm
nothing.
sure at this point he's hoping he's part of the next releases.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Unless
right?
they put him in Money in the Bank, because you could use a high flyer in there and to do crazy spots. So, because there's no way in hell you're putting Rey Mysterio in that match.
No. Speaking of titles, to kind of just jump the shark a little bit, Gunther Walter, for those of us who really want to appreciate his name, defeated Ricochet
Walter.
to win the Intercontinental title. And with that came an interesting story that I saw come up online with it. Should title reigns within the WWE be long-time title reigns? It was a quick byline, like Reigns. He's had it now, 700 days, and now you've got the talk about, is he going to break Bruno's record and all that stuff. All the other titles, U.S. title, Intercontinental title, except for the tag titles seem to be grounded. But those two other titles just seem to be like hot potatoes. They just seem to be bouncing around.
Interesting comment this morning on show 5217. Comment was made, is Walter going to bring credibility back to the Intercontinental title?
I say yes.
If he can defend it
so
enough,
So do I.
If he defends it enough that like people would be like, "Who's the Intercontinental Champion?" Oh, I don't remember.
Right.
Well, Ricochet just had it for what, 3 months?
Which is
Had it
nothing.
for a while, but he was hardly on TV.
He really defended it.
Yeah.
Who did he beat for it beforehand? Does anybody
Sami.
remember? Who?
Sami Zayn.
Oh, Zayn, that's right. So I didn't even remember who he beat for it.
Because we thought it was going to be Zayn and Johnny.
Right.
Aaron's favorite wrestler.
Yeah, not saying
Johnny
no,
Knoxville.
You're not supposed to say the last thing, but everything went down after we said it.
That's right. That's right.
And I have
You said it this
and
time. I didn't.
Did I?
I have breaking news. I'm on Ticketmaster right now, and there's all kinds of tickets available for.
Those are all the scalper tickets. The actual tickets are on AXS.com.
Ticketmaster.
How much are they going for?
That's not scalping. Ticketmaster is not scalping, sir.
What's
and
the
there
ticket
are
prices?
all kinds.
If you click on the thing, it says reselling tickets.
$69. $69 up to
for nosebleeds.
Up to 123.
The official tickets are on AXS.com and they are sold out.
So there are tickets available.
All the scalper tickets are on Ticketmaster.
There are tickets available.
And wait for them to go down lower the day of the show.
There are tickets available.
Don't argue about computers.
I rest
with
my
me.
case.
I just sometimes let them go.
Yeah, it's for the
Tickets available.
You can buy them on your Abacus.
Tickets available. Tickets available.
But you got to spin that machine to get it cranking. You can buy it on Abacus. That's funny. That's funny shit.
Anybody can argue with me a lot of things. Technology ain't the one.
Tickets available.
Freddie Prinze Jr. still has sights on wanting to start his own promotion, and apparently one of his sights is on our good friend Killer Cross. That'll be interesting.
Everybody wants Killer Cross
Right, everybody
in their
wants him.
promotion.
He's all over the different promotions.
Except for
around.
WWE because they're idiots.
Yep.
All right, a couple more topics.
Well, we
because
know that, man. I mean,
our guest should be arriving momentarily
she
for
looked,
a second
She
hour.
looked good last night.
Who? Lacey Evans?
Yeah.
I like when she wears.
She was hot.
I like the high hip work, the suit she wears, and I just wish she wouldn't have the pants on over it though.
She might be a hubcap.
Giggity.
She might be a hubcap.
I salute you.
Oh, I definitely salute her.
John Cena celebrating 20 years. We'll be back on Raw on the 27th.
From
in
some
a town.
shitty town called Laredo, Texas.
We put that. Do not send your hate mails. We put that in
I'm
there
just kidding. It's
purposely.
only for the producer.
That's right. What else we have?
No,
here?
it's not. Don't lie.
Cena is in talks with WWE to compete at SummerSlam. Who would you like to see him face? But I think the obvious one that's being presented is Theory.
Yep.
Could that be a swerve? Could it be somebody else?
That will be a.
Good morning, Carlos.
That will be a potty break.
What, Cena and Theory?
Yeah.
No way.
Huh?
It will be for me.
Well, okay, for you, yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, Chief don't like good wrestling. He just likes old wrestling.
Because Cena don't need to come back.
Cena's like the most old school person in WWE. He should be right up your alley.
Cena's past history.
That's your thing.
That's right. We should respect him. He's doing
He's
our
our
commercial.
spokesperson. Cena's
He's
the
one of our
greatest
commercials.
person ever.
I want to see The Rock.
Well, we'll see him at
Wait for WrestleMania.
hopefully. Exactly. Let's see. RVD once had a meeting with Vince McMahon about resurrecting ECW after the success of the rise and fall of ECW documentary. McMahon apparently liked the idea, and fans
Oh my God, how old of a
gifted with the
story
first
is
ever ECW one night.
He really put a post up there from 2006.
I feel like I'm in Quantum Leap. Remember that TV show Quantum Leap? I just went back. Okay, it's actually airing
This
again.
old school shit is rubbing off on everybody.
I'm telling you. Rhea Ripley wins a fatal four-way to face Bianca Belair at Money in the Bank, but that also kind of teased a little partnership, did it not? Between two individuals that were in that match, I believe. One Alexa
Liv
Bliss
Morgan and
Liv
Alexa
Morgan.
Bliss. Yeah.
Would you? I know you'd like to see that.
Giggity.
So they could be the next women's tag team champions if they ever decide to bring them back.
Sign me up.
It is such a shame what they did with the tag belts, that they're basically putting them under the carpet. All right, we're going to step aside for our break. We're going to extend our break just a little bit. Our guests are arriving. We want to make sure we get everybody settled. We're going to play Fire Drill up here and move people around. You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere. That's Thomas and Chief. They're going to move over to the casting couch. Matt and I will stay up here. We're the lucky ones. We get to sit with Jenni Santana, GM of UWW, Ultimate Women of Wrestling, and Lei'd Tapa is on her way. She says, I'm putting Chief in another headlock. I'd like to see them both put a headlock on Chief on each side of him. Double headlock. Can you guys do double headlocks? Yeah,
That's disgusting.
Let's put Chief in a double head. Chief, you haven't warmed up. You didn't do your exercises before you rant.
Your ass is getting put in the headlock today.
Well,
I got
all right.
news for you.
Maybe it'll squeeze my voice back up or something. I don't know.
Let's hope so.
All right, you're watching.
You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere.
Thank you. I got to call BVW later tonight. I hope I have a voice.
You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
No, I hope longer.
Or a minute.
Like 2 minutes.
Or 90.
We'll be back whenever we fucking feel like
Or
it. Go
10
to break.
minutes.
Alrighty.
It's not the worst podcast ever, is it? It's the best podcast. Thoughts Count Anywhere. All your wrestling news, all your hobbit, all your gimmickry. Go on over, listen wherever your podcasts are downloaded. The Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. I'm the big LG Doc Ellis. That's my endorsement. Booyah!
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? Is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
What's up, man? It's your boy, 752. I'm here with my man, Big G. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is the essential character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends at Thoughts Count Anywhere. The podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hello, this is Martin Casals, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere podcasts. Enjoy.
This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. This is my new tag team partner, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hi, I'm Sean Bavaria. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm smashing the demolition. And we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event, and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
All right, welcome back. Thoughts Count Anywhere, coming to you live from the Goliath Studios in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. Can you turn on the handhelds, please? Yeah, I got to turn them on. Hold on, he's putting another quarter in the slot. Yeah, they were on. The green light's on. All right, as always, while they figure that part out, joining us now to all of a sudden my voice feels better. Jenni Santana's in the house. GM of Ultimate Women Wrestling. What? Don't. No, stop that. I heard you without even having your mic on.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
What a suck up. Brown noser. Abso-freaking-lutely. I know where my... I know she's coming. That's fine. Please put her on me. Try your mic. Oh, hang on. All right, so Jennifer, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Doing great. Lei'd Tapa's on her way.
She's on her way.
She's taking an extra minute or two to warm up to take care of Chief when she gets here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're doing okay. So we have 100 degrees outside.
Oh.
I think when I drove down here, Matt, I saw 102 at like 8:15 in the morning. That's nuts.
That's horrible. I hate this time
It's
of year.
definitely in the hundreds, and it's, 10 a.m. now?
Exactly. UWW, number one in the books.
Yes.
Overall, how do you think? Overall, what kind of feedback have you been getting for the first show?
I've been getting really great feedback. The matches were great. The match, the two of them together were great. Like, no match was a blowout, so they were all really good competitive matches. So I think that was good. They loved Shaw as the host. Like, she's amazing, And so everything I've heard so far has been really good.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel honored. Okay, I was talking with Jennifer after one of her posts because, as I mentioned, I will be out of town, unfortunately, for UWW2 on July 9th.
That sucks for you.
Well, it does. But how many people? Wait a minute.
Do not care at all.
But how many? Right, exactly. How many people can put on their resume that guest commentator Charlie Haas is filling in for, well, the voiceless right now, but is sitting in commentary during the July 9th episode. I'm being replaced by Charlie Haas. How cool is that?
That's pretty awesome.
I got Charlie Haas.
That is cool.
That's going to be on my resume. Replaced by. How cool is that? But
it's actually awesome because he also teaches amateur wrestling to boys and girls, so that's going to be interesting to hear his commentary
Chief
and
is on
his
now.
take on some matches.
Good.
So.
I think Chief is working. You guys working now?
Test.
All right, Thomas's mic is
Kinda,
breaking
sorta.
up, but Chief, you're good. You're good. Say good morning, Chief.
Good morning, everyone.
There you go. But Thomas's mic is breaking up there, Mr. Producer,
You can
just so
come
you know.
sit here until.
Yeah, you come up here.
We're going to get Charlie Haas signed too.
Okay, come on.
yeah.
Go
Thomas,
ahead,
come
man.
on up here.
Get up there.
Come on back up here.
I'm
Here.
like-
Yeah, he'll make that
If
work.
my
working
girlfriend
fine.
gets here, she can sit with me.
It was breaking up as soon as he said hello, but that's all right. When Lei'd Tapa gets here, we'll throw Thomas
We'll
back
kick
over on
him
the
right
couch.
back out.
You're going to
She
replace.
can sit right here.
No, we're gonna put.
I'm going to give her the mic.
I gotta protect Chief. Chief, she's gonna come up here just to protect you. Anyway, have you guys met?
No.
Thomas
So
Burnett.
familiar. It's nice to meet you. I think I see you at FSW shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See,
Yeah.
there you go. Plus, he's a longtime fan and supporter of TCA, and we have him fill in and join us and have a good time with us here on set most
What the hell
weekends.
am I,
So,
chopped liver?
no, she knows you're here every week. She doesn't know that Thomas is here every week.
I was talking to you.
He's our big piece of spam.
That's right. Chopped liver's Jewish. Spam is for the non-Jewish. So that's a good point. So
Don't talk about our bell ringer like that.
Pork roll.
pork roll. You didn't hear what Jennifer
Hey,
said.
hey, I've got it.
Jennifer
one
said
on
I
you.
shouldn't talk like that about our bell ringer.
I have one. And on my resume, I am the official bell ringer.
It's true.
I know. You're
UWW.
welcome, by the way.
UWW.
You're welcome, by the way.
Too good to be replaced.
That's right.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate that.
Listen,
Like I put, I'm the
He's gonna be
official
in town.
cameraman of UWW.
That's true.
Then.
That's
That's
true.
right.
You did it.
Hey,
That's
I have to say,
I got a bone
one,
to pick with Lei'd Tapa when she gets here too.
I have to say one thing to you, Jen.
I might have to run out of the studio here.
It was, I know how the other fellas feel. I was very, very honored to be part of the first show at UWW. And I hope there are many, many more shows to come.
I hope so too. I think there will be. It was a great start, and I think it'll just get better each one. Each one will.
I'm
get
sure the
better.
pre-show helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate
Hey,
it.
Of
Pre-show
course.
was off the hook.
Hey, I got to tell you, though, Tapa and
Genocide.
Genocide.
Oh yeah.
Hey, when
That was
when they
amazing.
knocked those damn people over on the stage, that was
Oh, yeah,
awesome,
yeah, yeah.
man. That was damn awesome.
It was a little rowdy, but it
That
was
was all right.
definitely
That was
enjoyable.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think my favorite moment was seeing Lei'd Tapa toss her gear right at Matt. because he captured. I mean, it was a bullseye. We even commented on that. It's like, oh, she must not like the cameraman tonight.
He caught it, though.
Oh, no, he didn't catch it. He wore it all over the camera.
Oh, that's all right.
It was like 3D though.
That's
if
true.
we were watching.
That's true. It was, that's very true. All right.
Where's my girlfriend, man? Come on.
What are you worried about? Jennifer's probably texting with her. She's probably looking for a kendo stick to come in here and beat you with. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. So, UWW1 done. Now we move on to 2. So give us some heads up. Now you've been teasing some belts. We talked about that actually the last time you were here. There's some pictures floating around that have had some of the belt designs and stuff.
Yeah, so
so what's going on?
First UWW title belts the wrestlers will be competing for. We have a UWW United States Championship, a UWW Nevada State Championship, and we also are going to have a UWW Tag Team Championship. So we're going to have 3 belts that these ladies can potentially compete for. I know that if you follow UWW on Instagram, there was a graphic posted with the belts. And then people were like commenting, oh, or is it going to be the girls who won the first one going for the belts? And so if you follow UWW closely, when we talked about the belts, we're going to do an 8-woman bracket for one of the belts. We haven't decided which one yet. But probably in our next UWW3, we'll probably start putting that bracket out and at least have one of the first matches for that bracket.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds exciting. It's good stuff. Chief, you look lost. You good? Did you see his look come up when she said
So what? I already have my picks.
Okay.
I already have my picks.
Yeah, and post your suggestions on the website, like on our, well, not the website, but on our social media, like on the Instagram, on those pictures with the belts, like for sure we want to hear what who the fans want to see in that bracket too. So definitely like post your suggestions, and they have been. I know there's been a lot of suggestions. I know like I think Viva Van is a suggestion on there. So is Christy Jeans, and I mean Tapa, of course.
Right on.
You know.
I just saw UWW posted 9 minutes ago that Christy Janes is going against Viva Van at UWW2.
Yeah, so I think that's our
That
second
match is
official
going
match
to be lit.
that we announced. Yeah.
Is that the first official one you just said?
No, the first official one, we actually announced the main event, this
Okay.
first one, and so that's Diamante versus Big
Big
Swole.
Swole.
That's going to be the main event for UWW2, July 9th. And then, so the second one just came out now, which is going to be Christy Jeans and Viva Van. So that is going to be really, really good, I think.
No, that will definitely be an awesome match. That will be an awesome match.
Are tickets on sale yet?
Tickets are supposed to be on sale this coming week. So I don't want to say Monday because if it doesn't happen on Monday, but for sure, hopefully by Wednesday. No later than Wednesday, or I will kick some butt. So.
And you don't want to get put in a headlock by her or a rear naked choke.
Well, you might want to.
You might want to, but it isn't going to end good.
I wasn't going to. Never mind. I wasn't going to say
In
no.
certain circumstances, it may not be a bad idea.
Hey, is my wife in the?
No, she's not yet. She hasn't chimed in yet, so you're good. I'll give you a heads up.
I had to do that Thursday. That guy didn't like it very much.
So we got 2 matches. Now it's going to be available on pay-per-view again.
Yes, it's going to be available on pay-per-view again. We're going to go with title match again. So,
Okay.
Yeah, you saw the first one. It'll be easy to hook up with the second one. And if you haven't seen the first one, you should definitely check it out before you see the second one. So.
Yeah, Title Match Network.
Yep.
It's on
Title
there.
Match Network. Yeah.
Pre-show hopefully will be there as well. What we should do is we need to get the pre-show up on their network as a recorded show too. They didn't have the pre-show up.
Oh, they didn't have it up.
I didn't see it. I thought it would have been up. Like, what do I know about
Yeah.
hockey?
So, a wonderful producer just put up on this monitor here. I heard production was fantastic.
I heard production was fantastic.
On the teleprompter.
Another freaking suck up.
Well, why not? Well, why not? Why not? Absolutely.
That's all right. You see, I don't care.
That's right. His mic is not working.
Mute him.
I don't care.
It was really great, I think, especially like for the first one. There's definitely like some kinks that will work out, but 100%. I mean,
We had fun.
yeah, we had fun.
had
It was
fun.
great, and we watched it, and now we have like this small list to make it even better. And then, I mean, it can only get better from here.
Get rid of Chief.
Wait, We're keeping you for July 9th. You have to be well behaved, or who knows?
Chief being well behaved. I don't know about that.
I'm telling you,
Never
you never know what's going to happen on a pre-show. Who he's going to get locked up with.
I might take my damn teeth out.
Oh God, no!
Get
Don't
some
do
ratings.
that. And if you want to follow Chief, on the screen right now is his Lonely Fans
my fan.
avatar.
Yep.
Complete with a case of WD-40 and his workout video
Yes.
as well, which you can see sweating with the Chief.
I got something coming for that.
You
too.
do? Oh, excellent. There you go. There's Disco
There it
Sweat
is.
with the Chief. So he actually
and
sends
they
you,
will be available at the UWW show.
he actually sends you 29 cents to buy the shit.
Yes.
Anyway, I digress greatly.
Not as popular as Delilah Doom's workout video.
You haven't done your stretches.
She's one of my favorites.
She was so great. She was so great.
Oh God.
So entertaining in the ring. Yeah, that was one of my favorite matches actually.
Yep.
So
That was a good
yeah,
one.
and the Renegade Twins, I don't see how you could ever go wrong with them. They're really phenomenal in the ring, and
I'll call it right now. That's the first UWW Tag Team Champions.
they were really good. They would be really hard to beat. So
They're down.
we shall see.
They're in Florida this weekend at River City Wrestling down there.
Oh really? Oh yeah, I saw them. They have a bunch of shows. They're pretty busy.
I agree with Matt. They're going to be the first tag team champs.
Well, we shall see. There's a few other tag teams we're looking at too. So
Now, if you have Lei'd Tapa and Genocide,
I'll change my mind real quick.
you got that right.
oh yeah, as a tag team.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think they first eventually need a rematch after their match from the first one.
That's a great. We were talking about storylines earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great storyline. That's developing.
Well, yeah. I think the first night, Jennifer, was a great pairing of performers, of wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think off of that now run now with storylines off of that, and create interest in people to follow these ladies.
Yeah, I mean, if you watched it, the first match, like Ashley D'Ambrose and Jordan Blue, that match ended very respectfully. You know, Ashley came out on top, but she was super respectful. And then you go to which one was probably the last match, but there was some that did not end so respectfully. I think it was Nevaeh. That match did not end well,
And they're all not
like
going
there was
to.
not much respect after that match ended. So,
But one thing I do want to say is thank you very much for giving one of our local wrestlers the main event.
Maserati, she did awesome. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
And if I saw the picture and the graphic, she's back for 2. Is that correct?
She is back for 2.
Good.
Yes, she's
Good.
going to be back for 2. We haven't announced her match who she's against yet, but she is going to be back for 2.
Maybe we can work it out that we'll get her in here. Hopefully this go around if it works for the next show to come in studio. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that pans
There
out.
is a few more I'll give you a little teaser. There is a few more locals, so next time we're on before the show, we should be able to bring a few more girls in.
Damn,
Right.
I may have to bring a kendo.
There she is. There's one of them.
I was just going to say, Sandra Moon.
I
Yes.
may have to bring a kendo stick in to separate them.
No.
As long as I'm here, you're safe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sandra Moon, I mean, she is, like you said, she's a great local product, but at the
Up
same
and comer.
token, but she definitely is. Ronald Young.
Stop.
Ronald Young, who's back east, I believe he watched it on the pay-per-view. He says, UWW1 was fantastic. I am ready for UWW2. I thought the commentary team was pretty good on UWW1, by the way.
Yeah, I mean the one girl was a little bit green, I guess.
Oh,
but,
no. Oh, no, she was
She
better.
pulled it off damn well.
I was
She
gonna
was
say,
okay.
she was much better looking than the other guy. So I mean, that always helps when you have beauty
If only
there.
the looks carried the commentary, she'd be fantastic.
If that
right?
wasn't the true definition of Beauty and the Beast, I don't know what is.
Well, you know what though? I noticed a lot during the streaming. Aaron, our producer, who did all of that, if you notice, he actually during the match put us up in a small picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
So a lot of times the folks watching could see us as they were watching
Yeah.
the match, and I guarantee you their eyes were to the left of the screen, not to the right. I know where my eyes were when I saw it pop up on the screen.
There's
I
a lot
wasn't
of
looking at
people that
myself.
were like-
That's right. I was gonna say.
If only she would stop talking.
No.
Just kidding.
As Chief says, hubcaps.
No,
Hubcaps.
But I will say this. So one additional highlight for me, and I want to thank you for this, and I said it publicly online. Brian Cage was there at the event, and
Yeah.
during our intermission, Jen walks up to me and she says, "You see who's back there on the stage?" I'm looking. I mean, I can't see past my hand. And she goes, "That's Brian Cage." "Oh yeah, I see him." She says, "Do you want to interview him?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to interview bro. Why would I want to interview? Of course I want to interview Brian Cage." So he was kind enough to consent, and he came over. We talked for about 5-10 minutes about stuff. It was really cool to meet Brian Cage.
Really nice guy. Really nice guy. He had some jokes too.
Oh yes, the great thing about what now is happening with UWW, along with the gals in their spotlight in the promotion, you don't know who's going to show up. There were a lot of rumors of other people that hopefully would have shown up in the entertainment world, and I don't know if they did or did not, because I couldn't see once the lights went down and that bright light was just on us. I was feeling like a French fry, so I couldn't see past us. I don't know if anybody else showed up at those rumor mills.
Yeah, and that's another great thing about doing a show in the fight capital of the world. I mean, you've got so many fighters and professional athletes who live here, from, sports teams to MMA, even some actors and actresses. And so, yeah, I mean, as this show gets more momentum, there's going to be high profile people in the audience and great opportunities to interview them. And, so we're looking forward to that. There's a few lined up to attend the next show, and definitely some high profile people come towards the end of the year that you'll probably want to come to the show just to see them.
Cool.
So I'll have to be on
Fine,
my
I'll
best
go.
behavior.
I got to twist my arm. I'll have to make sure I have
You won me a Jenni Santana. Everything after that's a bonus.
Exactly.
That's true. I mean,
right.
the main one you're coming for.
I'll
clearly.
have to make sure no more vacations for me after the July 9th show. So this is why I'm here for the rest of the year.
You're going to have to wait until we plan the dates and announce them, and then plan your vacations.
Well, I had this one planned in January, so my deposit was paid. But I would have been willing to drive back.
UWW too. You got to book the biggest freaking guest on
Shut
planet
up.
Earth.
Yeah, his Mount Rushmore interview. That's our goal now. And me, you, and Chief got it. Who is it? I'm gonna work on it. Tell us.
Bring
who is
Scarlett and Kevin in.
Trust me, fellas.
What if it's like The Rock or
if I got wind
something?
of that, you know how fast I'd be saying goodbye to my wife in Lake Havasu, driving my ass back up here.
Yeah.
I'd be driving. Are you
Jen,
kidding me?
I have Kevin on speed dial.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Do you have an update from Lei'd Tapa? Is she nearby? Is she lost? Is she beating somebody up on the way here?
Lei'd Tapa is not lost. She's never lost.
She knows where she is, but we just don't know where that is.
That's okay. She's
And
never lost.
I probably should have offered to pick her up, since I'm always late myself. I was like, no, she'll be good.
All right, so Chief, look in the camera. Which camera are we looking at? This one right here, Chief. Chief, right here. Right here.
Calling on the phones because the chief said so.
Where's the one without the teeth? Didn't we do that one last week, too?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you recorded it, though. All right. We're going to step aside for a break. Hopefully, Lei'd will show up between that time.
Hopefully she'll be back when we can.
If not, we'll continue with Jim. By the way, give us a call, 329-6947, 702-329-6947. Press the number 1. Who do you want to see as part of UWW moving forward? Maybe give our GM some ideas moving forward.
Ruby Rays.
1-855-502-4321 if you're outside the United States. Chief is on the couch. Matt's over there. I got Thomas next to me. And the beautiful Jennifer Santana. I know I was going to fuck that up. Beautiful Jennifer Santana.
General Santana.
GM. I should just say that. General Santana of UWW. Some of us will be back. I may not be back, but some of us will be right back.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Fatu, over here with my man, Big Chief. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is the essential character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends at Thoughts Count Anywhere. The podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hello, this is Martin Casals, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching the Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. Enjoy.
This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. This is my new tag team partner, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hi, I'm Sean Navari. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm smashing the demolition. And we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? I just wonder, is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
Go Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
Welcome back to Thoughts Count Anywhere with our lovely guest, Jenni Santana. Over here next to Jenny is Matt Mullen. On the couch is Chief, our host, Aaron, and myself, Thomas.
He remembered to introduce himself this time.
There you go.
We got more than a...
I'm sure we did. Oh,
I'll give him a 3 out of 10 on this one.
the white light is
3
blinking.
out of 10.
We have a caller on the line. Thank you for calling, caller. Who's this, and where are you calling from? Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for calling. Who's this, please?
Hello?
Hello. We hear you. Can you hear us?
Aaron.
Yes. Is this Richard?
We lost him.
Hello.
No, Richard.
Richard.
Come back.
Call back, Richard. I know. We hear you.
Richard.
Barely.
Yeah, I can barely hear you. I don't know what's wrong, but I can see you guys.
All right, well, our fabulous producer just raised the volume so I can hear you a little bit better. So, go ahead.
I got a question for Jennifer. When did she get into wrestling? What year?
Oh, me? I actually just got into wrestling, what are we, in June? So probably the end of last year. And I was only wrestling probably a few months, maybe a few weeks, before I had my debut match with World Class. Probably a few months. So it hasn't been a year yet.
But you were active, though, in mixed martial arts as well, too.
Yes, I was active in mixed martial arts with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I still am active in that. So I'm still competing, yeah.
And for Chief, why don't you share with Richard? Richard, by the way, Richard Dottori, he's the host of Full Tilt Vegas, which airs here on Saturday nights on Go Live at 6 p.m. For Richard's background, in case he does not know, why don't you share with Richard who Jennifer, the family bloodline, if you will, so he's aware of that.
Rich, Jen's dad is Tito Santana. She also has, and I'm sure she picked Charlie's brain in wrestling. Mr. Charlie Hoss picked his brain.
He's not my husband or my ex-husband. A lot of people think that.
I stand corrected.
You thought that too?
Yes, I think we all
I mean, I have picked his brain, but not like...
I did, really.
Really?
Yes. Thank you, Richard, for calling, buddy. Have a good show tonight.
Howdy, Jennifer. Hope you're
Well,
enjoying
shit.
Texas.
Yeah, Jennifer McCorder, buddy from Hawaii, is
I
currently
do.
in Texas.
I do have a question, Jen. How's your injury that you had? Is it 100%? You back?
What, in my knee or my shoulder?
Yeah.
That wasn't injured.
100%.
Oh no, that wasn't. I didn't have a shoulder injury.
That was storyline.
Chief not doing his
Wait,
homework.
when did I have a shoulder injury?
I think he's talking about the surgery.
The last show that you were on with me, and you put me in the headlock. You said your shoulder was bothering you.
That's not what I was saying. I'll tell you later.
Oh, you were playing me, were you?
No.
Oh,
I had just had surgery.
We'll get to that. We'll get that to that.
After.
See?
This is why he rings a bell and we keep him quiet.
Yeah. That's why we moved him to the couch. That's why I came back up here.
Damn, I got demoted.
You did.
Brandon, can you read the question from Brandon?
What is Chief on a... What
On a
is
timeout.
Chief,
Brandon wants to know if you're in timeout sitting on the couch.
should be why.
Well, all right. Can't help him for bad English.
I'm always in
spell check.
timeout. Are you kidding me?
Look at Jennifer and look at him. There's your answer.
As a matter of fact, all three of us should be over there. She should be up here by herself.
Hey, Brandon.
Well, I don't know about you two. I'm the youngest. I'm like the second
I'll
youngest
just
one
lay
here.
across
Or
the table.
Brandon,
next time.
we're having fun, Brandon. Trust me, we're having fun.
Jennifer is worried about your voice.
I know our good friend Jennifer from Hawaii is in Texas right now.
When is she coming in?
Hopefully Saturday, July 2nd, as she swings back through Vegas on her way home to Hawaii.
Okay. What's the difference?
Jennifer, where are you in Texas? Our producer wants to know. Just let us know in the message.
The bad part, the whole state.
I forget. I forget. She was. She put a post in yesterday or the day before saying she was with her dad and
Yeah, she's
El
visiting.
Paso? Was it El Paso?
I don't remember.
I
the
don't
city,
remember.
But yeah, she's visiting her dad and family in Texas. That's why she's swinging through.
For all Texans that are mad at Matt, send all the hate mail to matt@thoughtscountanywhere.com.
You want me
Exactly. That's
Don't
right.
sing it, bring it.
That's right.
So
Don't sing it, bring it.
anyway, Jen, is there anything that we're not aware of? That,
Yeah,
you know,
so we talked about...
Don't give me no surprises. I want to be surprised.
Well, so why would you ask a question like that?
Because
that defeats the purpose of that question.
Because I feel that she knows how to get around it.
Oh,
This is just like office keeping, I'm going to tell you guys.
Yeah.
So when tickets go on sale by Wednesday, or if someone's getting their butt kicked, right? They're going to start at $49.95.
There you go.
And then anyone who purchases a ticket, they'll be able to do the meet and greet for UWW too.
Oh, wow.
And the meet and greet will be inside this time. So we had kinks with the meet and greet that we needed to work out. So having that first run was definitely very eye-opening, and it gave us a lot of clarity on things we could do better. So this one will definitely run smoother. So.
And that's the benefit of doing the first show. It may
Yeah.
not have run smoothly, but now you see, with, like you said before, the kinks are, then they have to be ironed out moving forward
Yeah,
to do better.
and the main things with the first show was the kinks were all in before the show started, and then once the event actually started, then everything went smoothly. So it's all like background stuff that had to get worked out.
Jennifer, I'm going to ask you to hold that thought because we have everybody walking in. So, producer, I want to take a quick break so we can get everybody in and settled. You're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere. Lei'd Tapa has arrived and her bodyguard, so we better watch our shit. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
This is Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? I just wonder, is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Fatu. I'm here with my man, Big G. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count Anywhere.
This is the essential character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends at Thoughts Count Anywhere. The podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hello, this is Martin Casals, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. Enjoy.
This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. This is my new tag team partner, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hi, I'm Sean Vivari. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm smashing the demolition. And we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
Go Live Vegas Studios, a unique multi-camera social media virtual content creators paradise. We offer high-end services using live streaming and film production for your personal or corporate, commercial or event and campaign needs. Pre-record or live stream to your audience on multiple social media platforms simultaneously. Fun and interactive with social media comments, phone lines, live remotes, audio Foley sounds, and Snapchat filters. Be creative, get recognized, and make money. We help you by providing an all in-house production team. Visit our website at golive.vegas.
All right, welcome back. Thoughts kind of everybody's arrived, but not my voice.
702-649-69.
329.
Yeah, that's what I said.
6947.
Not even close.
I see I'm dyslexic.
God knows if you call the number Chief keeps giving out,
Just
who knows
call.
where we're going to be. Bottom line is, Matt, why don't you introduce our guest?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Lei'd Tapa,
Hi.
UWW star.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Wow, other than not having a voice to talk with, I'm doing great. Last time we chatted with you, we had you on that little screen up there. You were in North Carolina with your group. How's that going?
Yes, I was. It's going great.
Yeah?
It's going great.
What were you doing that day? What was your agenda that day with your group?
So that day I was at Fusion Force. It's a place where I hold the nonprofit programs at.
Mm-hmm.
And we were actually in there doing two of our programs, Christian Fit and Girl Gang Outreach. So
right on.
We were doing
Nice.
fitness, workout.
Right on. Matt, fire away.
Keeping the thugs in line, pretty much.
Keep it alive. Why they gotta be a dog, though? How about we just say they're called queens?
That works too.
He's pissed at you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah,
pissed
I got
at
a bone
you.
to pick.
He's
with
got
you.
a bone to pick with you.
What happened?
You threw your jacket at me.
Oh no, it wasn't my jacket. It was my chain. Like
It was
Queen
funny,
Rings,
though.
hang this up for me. Hang it on your
hilarious.
camera. Bow down.
Yes.
That was hilarious. That was awesome.
The nice thing
And
is,
then you didn't bow down, so I was like, you know what? If you come any closer, I'm
Oh,
gonna kick
dear
your
Lord.
camera. No, I'm just
The first
I
time
was
we
fixing
had
to
her
hill on
on,
you.
she was so sweet and nice, right? And now, yeah.
She's been hanging around me, man.
I'm
I've
glad
been
I'm close to
I'm
the door.
educating her.
yeah, you notice you're
goodness.
by the exit door, Matt. That's a good
Already
point.
got 1 foot this way.
702-329-6947.
Press
the number
one.
1-855. I'm sorry, 855-502-4321. Chat us, and I want to send a special shout out to everybody that's listening on the Go Live Vegas mobile app. Download it now. When there's no live show like this one, you'll get a rest. But best 80s music ever on that network. So
Download the app. It's awesome.
there you go.
Yeah, I downloaded it the first time I was on.
Have you listened to it yet?
Yeah.
though? Okay, I just want to make sure you download
Yeah,
it.
I have.
I'm predicting. Who's on there now?
You?
Brandon says,
Oh.
what would it take for you guys to jump in the ring with the two ladies, and can we book it now?
You ain't got enough money.
I was going to say, you remember the finger poke, the poke of doom, Kevin? That's what I would do. Lady would just come up and go, I'm done. I'm finished.
just a touch.
I'm out. That's it.
This
I'm done."
match would be sponsored by AARP.
Exactly.
Fix-a-dent.
Fix-a-dent AARP and
Watch a whole mouth of dentures go flying.
Oh man.
I'll count the fall.
We're actually
There you go.
accepting sponsors now, so if we get those
Yes.
sponsors, we'll get you in the ring for that match. Let's
Anyway,
do it.
before you got here,
Great.
Miss Jen was talking about the belts that,
Oh, yes.
that are going to be up.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm predicting right now if you're in the 8-person tournament, you're going to be the first champion.
Wow.
I'm predicting that right now.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Well,
no pressure.
That's how much.
Hey,
There's
I
no
work.
pressure at
I
all.
work great under pressure.
I
My
know
whole
you
life
do.
is pressure. Like seriously. So
That's what
hey,
I'm predicting.
I like your prediction.
And I will
receive
bow
it.
to
I
you.
receive it.
I will
Thank
bow
you.
to you.
Got to ask you a serious question. UWW1.
Yeah.
History making, right?
Yes.
First women's promotion, the whole shebang. What was the feeling like? I know once you and Genocide started your match, it was probably
Yes.
like business as usual.
Yes.
But what was the build up? You know, you're part of this historical event.
Yes.
What has it meant to you?
To me, just thinking, like I said, being a woman and sitting next to this amazing woman, you know, not only she's beautiful, but she's done things in the combat world and jiu-jitsu and, you know, as far as wrestling in her family lineage. So it's just being a woman and being able to be a part of history with other women that come from all over the world.
Sure.
To Las Vegas, and knowing that this is the first time that Las Vegas actually has women's wrestling.
Right.
So to be able to be part of a first show, making history for the first show of Ultimate Women of Wrestling, I feel honored, you know, and I'm grateful because where I'm from, I come from a small island. We're from the South Pacific, Tonga, Hawaii, Samoa. So for me, I'm a big Tongan woman, and I represent all the women with size, you know. And I think it's so unique because not only is it all women, they bring a diversity of women from all over.
Right.
So just being part of the first show and seeing where it can go, I truly believe in it. And just like she said, if there's people out there right now, different businesses, it doesn't matter if you're in Vegas or anywhere around the world or United States, we are looking for sponsors that can help us elevate what we do as women. And it's just so much that comes with it. And so I'm thankful for her to give me the opportunity as far as a team to be who I am. You know, I've wrestled for a while, for about 9 years, and worked for other companies. But this company, you know, over here, I honestly, to me, I feel like I can be myself.
Right.
Like I'm here talking to you like, you know, you guys like this. When I'm in the ring, it's a whole nother person that comes out.
Right.
You know.
That's
and
your safe environment because you can be what you want to be in those ropes.
yeah, and then to me, I represent women, period, but the type of woman I am, you know?
Absolutely.
I am who
Our
I
crowd-
am.
our
Love me or
crowd
hate
goes
me, I'm
wild.
coming to kick that ass and take that belt. So, you know, your prediction is, who does this? We were talking about that last night.
Let me see if, even with a bad voice, let me see if I can practice a call. And now your new UWW Women's Champion.
We gotta record this one.
He hasn't had his damn donuts yet. What the hell do you expect?
And your new UWW Champion, Lei'd Tapa.
Tapa.
You deserve it.
She stamped it, so she's going to raise my hand. Bump the ref.
have earned
Bump
it.
the ref. You don't need a ref. She's the number one.
You have earned it.
We got it on film now.
That's right.
She definitely will be. I mean, how could you not put this lady in the running? Like, she's amazing. Like, not only athletic.
Is this your entrance music?
I don't think these women can handle me because I come with too much heat. If they can handle the flames, we'll see.
So our producer got a message, and he
Yes,
put up
I
on our
will.
teleprompter, what would a sponsor get, and what can a sponsor sponsor?
So a sponsor can sponsor us in many different types of ways. So if you watch the first one, we had a sponsor, BioRestore. They were on the ring canvas. So you could get your name on the canvas. You could get it on the turnbuckles. We're going to have sponsors for each match. So that will be coming either this time or the next time. So you can sponsor a match in the ring.
Do you have rough ideas on what some of the costs are for these packages and opportunities?
Yeah, so like if you sponsor the match sponsors will range from $250 to $500, and they will be, you know, your logo will be presented before the match starts. You also will get featured on all of the UWW marketing, including the huge marquees at Sahara, the pay-per-views, the social media. And I was just speaking to someone today about the website, and it had, I think, in the last month, like 1 million views. So a lot of exposure if you team up with us. And we're
Well,
looking for...
Matt, you found something interesting when you searched on Google about TCA with everything with UWW.
If you type in UWW on like Google, our logo pops up a lot.
Oh,
For all the interviews, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
That's right. Guilty by association. Anyway.
Hey, I got
Honored by association.
Oh, sorry.
By
I got an answer for that question that Brandon wanted to know about.
Oh,
if we
okay.
get
What
in
it would
the,
cost?
If we would get in the ring.
That would be a handicap match for us. Are you kidding me?
Wait. Listen, Brandon, I will get in the ring.
Why are you looking at me? Look
with
at the
either
camera.
one of the two ladies, but you got to put $250 up as a sponsor.
For what?
Tell him.
Like to have a match? Yeah, really.
He wants to get in the ring.
Here it is. Our first
Tell him
sponsor.
only if he wears a Speedo with UWW on the back.
I will.
No.
Wrestling
Ain't nobody wants to see
I'll
that.
wear a thong
Ultimate
with
Women of Wrestling.
UWW.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, dude, you wear a thong, there's no room for the letters. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there is. Trust me.
No,
Hey,
no,
you
no.
can paint it. Paint
I'll
it
pay
on
him
your
money
chest.
not to see that.
Is Liz in the...
I'm not telling now. You have to. I'm not telling you.
You'll find out when you get
That's
home.
right. Exactly right. No. I'll tell you what. If that were the case, I'll pay money not to see that.
Oh, okay.
Not to see
Me
you in that
too.
freaking Speedo. Jeez Louise.
Hey.
Are you serious? If
What?
someone puts up $250
Hey, somebody puts up $250, I will get in the ring.
and do what?
I'll wrestle.
We'll do it. We'd have to do it during a potential pre-show, though. Can't do it during the main card.
Whenever they
That'll
want
be
me
the
to
that'll
do
be
it.
the pre-show match.
The pre-show match.
Yeah.
Whenever they want me to do it.
Pre-show. Pre-show.
Pre. Do you have your
You
will?
can get in the ring and do the haka.
Tom,
Oh
We
my
can.
gosh,
We
yes,
can.
yes.
Yeah,
Tom Crawford
you can get
says-
in the ring with your Speedo that says Ultimate Women of Wrestling.
Yep,
And then get the warrior paint and hit the haka on them like that.
we can do it.
Chief would throw his back out. You know how much warm-up he would need to do for all of that shit?
I'll just go to damn chiropractor before the day.
Crawford wants to know. No one wants to see that, Chief. Or he says
Hey,
that.
Crawford, guess what? You're not the...
Well, actually, if you do that, you know, your sales on your DVR tape might actually go somewhere. Your beta
Did you
tape.
say-
We're going to sell it on beta. Yes, I did say DVR.
Yeah.
We're going to sell it on beta tape. Your exercise video. He's looking at me like he has no
Beta
fucking clue what I'm
like
talking
shit.
about.
Your exercise video.
I'm going to...
He's talking about your
we-
exercise videos.
No, we're going to sell it on MagCard.
My card.
MagCard, M-A-G.
What the hell is that?
You gotta find one of those in a museum. What are you talking about?
Well, what the hell? I'll be 70.
He'll send it out, carrier pigeon.
shit.
Louise. Yeah, carrier pigeon.
Hey, my man over here is laughing.
I know. So people don't know this, but over over in Studio 2, over my left shoulder, Tapa walked in with her own bodyguard. He's sitting quietly over there. His name is Cliff. Oh, see, we got you on camera. now.
It's more than a bodyguard, but yeah.
Oh, it's more than
Look at that smile.
So when I talked about him only needing to wrestle one person, I was pretty close,
Yeah.
wasn't I? He only needs to wrestle.
I was kind of running late because what? No.
Oh, they were having a match earlier.
No.
Good for
Was it a
you.
no
Good
holds
for
barred
you.
match,
No,
Lady Tapa?
but see, back to the sponsor.
Oh, we're back to the sponsor.
She was
back
late.
to
It was
the
2 out of
sponsors.
3 falls.
I actually wanted to say something about the sponsors. Like, we gonna switch it real quick.
No, we want to know the answer to the questions.
What happened?
Hey,
Oh, God.
and you talk about me. Anyway, I'm over here. I'm over here with Mr.
Ultimate
Cliff.
Women of Wrestling. Ding, ding, ding.
Chief
Round
has a
one.
quick exclusive interview. Over there.
I have a quick
Oh, wow.
Mr. Cliff's the bodyguard for Lady Tapa. But Mr. Cliff, I want to ask you an honest question. What's Lady Tapa really like?
Answer carefully.
She's
I didn't mean to put you on the spot there.
Obviously,
buddy.
he didn't study for this test question.
She's an angel.
Oh,
There you go.
She's a serious angel. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
A serious
you know,
angel.
like Charlie's angel.
Charlie's
angel.
I'm Cliff's angel.
All right, Cliff, we're gonna get you out of the hook there. We'll get you out. We'll get you off the hook. All right, we're closing in on the last. Good. Show everybody your ass on camera, Chief. Way to go. Jeez Louise.
Have UWW on the back of it.
Wait till it's in a Speedo.
Wait a minute, right now. Give me something sharp to put in my eye. 'Cause
Yeah,
don't wanna
I'm
see
with
that.
you, Aaron.
It's almost as big as a billboard at the Sahara.
Have you seen those?
I wouldn't freaking talk there, buddy.
Oh my God. All right. Hey, you know what time it is?
It's
Happy birthday
It's
to
birthday
you.
time.
Happy birthday
Even Jen
to
knows.
you.
You know, maybe Jen should read
Happy
these out this week.
birthday, everybody.
Let Tapa,
Happy
she's-
birthday
Uh-oh.
to
What,
you.
you want me to
Yeah.
sing?
We have a whole list of birthdays.
Aaron needs
We'd
to
like
save
to
his
announce
voice for
birthdays.
tonight.
Oh, birthday? Okay.
No, you just
Nope.
see the
She
look.
said nope. The look
No.
on her face says it all.
All right,
It's
let's
your
hit it,
birthday.
Maestro.
I'm gonna be like
I'll
the
read it.
singer.
Hit it, Maestro. All right,
Happy birthday.
I'm deferring the list. I'll do the intro and then I'll turn to you.
Oh, this should be
Happy
interesting.
birthday. Is this
Happy birthday song, courtesy of Pocket Aces. If you are celebrating a birthday today, June 11th, or next Friday, June 17th, you are celebrating a birthday with these people. Take it away.
Today, June 11th, you are celebrating with Hikaru Shida and the legendary Magnum TA. Tomorrow, June 12th, we have the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, and Mr. JL, Jerry Lynn. Monday, June 13th, the legendary Jacques Rougeau, as well as Virgil and Headbanger Thrasher. Also, looks like on June 13th, Giselle Arriaga, Sandra Moon Sister. June 14th, Buzz Sawyer, Pretty Peter Avalon, and the late great Bruiser Brody.
Big man.
As well as Jay Vidal's #1 fan, Brandy Merrick. June 15th, we've got Scott Flash Norton, Brad Armstrong, Chuck Palumbo, Cesar Bonani, and Bailey, who hopefully will be back soon.
Hopefully, I agree with that.
Friday, June 16th, the late great Ultimate Warrior.
Hold on one second. Hold that thought. That's your FaceTime? That's your Facebook page? Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching on Lei'd Tapa's feed. There's that. What feed is that on Facebook? What is it?
Lei'd Tapa. Everything Lei'd Tapa.
On what? Oh, that's...
Facebook, Instagram.
okay. So say hi to everybody on Lei'd Tapa's...
Hi,
There you go.
everybody.
There you go. All right, keep
Hello,
going.
everyone.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I like
on June-
simulcasting.
We're giving birthday shout
Go ahead, keep going.
Also on June 16th, ECW legend The Sandman. One half of the AOP, Razor.
I only have 10 minutes left, so hurry the fuck up, will you? Jesus Christ.
He's only on Tuesday.
I know, exactly.
There's a lot of people busy 9 months before this week.
I know.
Wow.
Also,
It's still on the internet.
one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Jungle Boy, Nature Boy Buddy Roberts, and Ted Arcidi. And the next Saturday, the legendary Minoru Suzuki, and Jim Cornette's personal attorney, Clarence Mason.
Is that it?
That's it.
It was a lot quicker with the...
Happy birthday to everybody. Once again, make sure you celebrate your birthday carefully. We want to see you back here next week. Good job, Thomas. Thank you. By the way, here in Vegas, we're over triple digits already, so please be safe out there. Stay hydrated.
Hydrate. Lots of water.
Check on a neighbor next to you that maybe is a little elderly. Make sure they're okay as well. Okay, so number 2, UWW coming up July 9th. What are you looking forward to? I don't think she has a match, but are you pitching our GM to face anybody in particular for number 2?
I'm down for whoever they have.
We can officially announce it. I just sent it to Aaron if he wants to get it up there. So.
Oh, we have breaking news?
Yeah, breaking news.
Wait, we need a teletype. We need a teletype. See, when we put our producer on the spot, he's a little slow on the uptake sometimes, but that's okay. I know. That's all right. Yeah. Oh, the ESPN thing.
We can see who she wants to. Who do you want?
Yeah. Who do you
Is there
want to
anyone you have
face?
in mind?
Meantime, while he gets that ready.
Who do I
She
want
wants
to
to
face?
face me.
No.
No?
Respect.
Easy
to you,
word.
but-
I love you. You know that.
She wouldn't even have to
Hey.
get out of her ring gear for that.
I'm
She's not
chopped
trying to
liver.
kill someone.
Only if you wear the Speedo with
You-
Ultimate Women of Wrestling.
Oh
You
my
know I
God.
love you.
I love you too.
We can't keep talking about Speedos. I'm going to throw up.
I'm getting one
Hey,
made
You
for
know
next
what?
time.
If you wore a Speedo on your head, man.
I
we
actually
would-
wore a
we
Speedo
wouldn't
after I
have a
lost all
damn-
my weight.
We wouldn't have that damn glare we've got. You know
Oh,
that?
wow.
The hell is this?
Oh, you're coming.
Our breaking news music.
That's
Yup,
Twilight
Scott.
Zone. All right, put it up there. Here it is. Go ahead, GM. Go ahead and announce it.
Wow.
It's coming
That's
up.
who I'm going against.
It's gonna be Lei'd Tapa against Milo McDaddy.
Uh-oh.
My goodness. She
Okay.
looks happy now.
Not for long.
That's what I said for
Okay.
now.
I don't think she can handle
As seen
this.
on AEW.
There's a lot of heavyweight.
Can you give us some background on Milo?
So I know that she is from California. She's been trained by Santino Brothers, so she has a lot of good experience. A lot of people I know have.
I
been
think I'm
trained in
seeing her later today. I
Really?
think she's on the. She's on the B. I have to pull the card out. I'll look at it after the show.
Yeah, let me.
But that's all right. So AEW trained by the Santino brothers, right? Santino. I say
Yeah, in
brothers, but-
California.
Yes,
right,
you're right.
California, right? Right on. Good. So that's now what, 3 matches announced? Do you know anything about her? Do you know your competitor?
I've never met her, so This will be good.
All right. She doesn't know what to expect, and you don't know what to expect, what her arsenal is. Right?
My money's on Lei'd Tapa.
I know, regardless, right?
Yep.
Especially if we want to see her with the belt like
All
she's
I'm going
been.
to do is smile.
Thank you, William. William loves my shirt, the red, the red color.
I'm just going to smile and, you know.
You can smile without your makeup, but you put your makeup on, you better not
Are
smile.
you saying she doesn't have makeup now? Chief.
Natural beauty.
She knows.
Yes.
She knows exactly what I'm saying.
Natural beauty.
William, our buddy William Hudson down at Top Rope says, Chief, look how far the beautiful ladies are sitting away from Matt and how close they are to Aaron Phillips.
Oh, goodness.
Thank you, William.
Hey, William, go ahead and sponsor Ultimate Women of Wrestling if it's like that.
Well, I have to.
I'm just saying.
She's amazing for like.
If we're sitting back close.
I have to say though.
And you want to have front row seats to see me just squash somebody? I'm just saying. I don't know her like that, but I don't think she could handle this
Chief,
heavyweight.
don't break stuff.
I will say
Hey, Will.
And then I got her.
Hey, Will. You can look
You don't
now.
even know. She'll break your arm, your neck, your back, everything.
I will say that
Don't-
William does a show
Uh-oh, look who's
William
behind
does a
us.
show called Top
Look
Rope
who's behind
Collectibles on Facebook, and he actually sponsored our pre-show last time, so he did get involved to help us.
Hey, Will. Look who's closest now, buddy. Just one to throw that out there.
Took him
But
a
then-
half hour to get back there, though.
But anyway,
He had to push his way through.
I did. Anyway, hey, Will. I hope you're doing good. I'm glad
Yeah.
you're out of the hospital.
Didn't even know
and
that.
we
Feel
send
better
our
about it.
prayers to you. Love you, brother.
Absolutely. But by the way, William, if you do want to get a shirt like this, or Chief, it ain't easy, you know where they are at thoughtscountanywhere.com. Go on to the shop tab, get any of the shirts that you want that you see us wearing. Maybe we'll even get a link up for UWW swag on our website as well.
Yeah, I'll put that up today.
He did,
UWWevents.com. You can get all kinds of merchandise and swag there. So
he
check it
did.
out.
He did throw a visual up before of your flyer
Yes,
swag,
yeah.
so we know what the stuff's about. Are you gonna have swag at the next show?
Yes, there is going to be some at the next
Swag
show. There
table?
was T-shirts. Yeah, there was T-shirts and a lot of pictures. Like all the girls will have photos to do autographs and photographs
There
with
it
the
is.
girls. And then there's tank tops, sweatshirts. There's even the shoes are there. We have all of that.
I need the
so.
tank.
I had in my hands at one point.
We're gonna get other people to help you with that job.
If Matt would have
so,
took that
you know.
jacket home, we wouldn't be seeing him today.
Sorry, he was
I would have
just
had all
right
of
there.
Evalise's belts. I would have had Christy Jane's gear.
Oh, wow.
He'd be on the run.
Christy
Look, I'm out.
Jane's gear is pretty awesome, like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I do have an honest question. First show, your thoughts on the first show, seeing everything.
Was he not sitting there when they asked that 20 minutes ago? I just want that.
No.
You didn't
know-
ask that.
Yes, I did.
Well, he asked Jenny, but I don't think he asked
No, I
Tapa.
did. I asked
After
her what
the
her,
events of UWW1.
Why you always make me look bad? Put my fan
Made
back
yourself.
up there, will you? You always make me look bad, man.
I asked her what she
Always.
thought about being involved in the first ever UWW #1. What her feel? I did ask her that.
I have to
Go back and
clarify.
watch the show.
Hold on. Now
First,
that
I have to
remember that now.
clarify. The audience member was okay. We had him checked out, so everything.
got up on
everything.
stage.
He
Oh,
was,
that's good.
yeah, he was not seriously injured.
Yeah, that would have sucked to have
From
a
this
lawsuit
lady.
right out of the first one.
I was
by
hoping
mistake.
you was going to drop the elbow on his ass. That's what I was hoping.
She did
Oh,
enough
man.
damage.
Are you
Shut
talking
up.
about? Oh, you're talking about Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have. You should have knocked his ass
I'm
out
glad
of the
he
way.
didn't try to Yeah, that was serious. He caught one. I mean,
I
I'm
know
just
you- I know.
saying.
I
Hey,
saw
you're
it,
not
too.
part of this. We ended up. I got disqualified. Please don't touch me. I'm not in the best mood right now.
I saw.
Like I'm trying to be nice, but don't touch me.
Yes, man.
So no, but the first show was awesome. Like it was a great experience. Everybody starts somewhere, and this is a company that just started here in Las Vegas, bringing women's wrestling, and I'll say that again, women's wrestling here to Las Vegas, which is like the entertainment of fighting and shows, like performances. So to have women's wrestling based out of Las Vegas is big. And from the first show, just planting that seed and watching it elevate and grow is going to be amazing. So I think it's so cool because you have people come visit from all over the world to vacation with their families, and it's something different from like a show or like a fight or this or that. Like women's wrestling.
Yes.
Like, I think it's
was
awesome.
cool.
So I'm grateful to be a part of it and have the opportunity. Yeah.
I've been preaching, and I've said it, and I'll keep saying it and keep saying it. I want women's wrestling. Straight women wrestling show. No more, no less.
You've got it. That's what they're here.
Yeah, and these women's they're amazing because everyone has a different background. Everyone has a history of who they worked for in different wrestling companies. So it's not only just being a woman. You got women like that literally come from an MMA background, boxing, jiu-jitsu, straight wrestling, or this or that. Like, it's just a diversity of women. So, and these women can wrestle. Like, they ain't just coming, like, they bringing it. Like, they're coming with, like, a different style of different kind of wrestling.
You know, the one question we didn't ask, the poor referee that got knocked out, how's he doing?
He's doing okay. He's doing okay, too. I can say he is good. He's good, too. But I can say, like, coming from a fighter background, there's some names that like, they're, top of the sport. And so I can say that you are not afraid of anyone, because if you miss that, the name she said was Mayweather, and anyone who knows fighting will recognize that name. So she does not care who gets in her way. If she's in
me and
that
him
mood,
have had a little powwow. I just hope he doesn't sue me. You know what I mean? I'm with Ultimate Women of Wrestling. You came to the show, like, just don't touch me. Like,
You get involved, you asking for it.
I know, you asked for it. Don't touch me.
Yeah,
if you put your hands on me first, then you're going to catch the hands that come at you.
What
That's
happens outside the ring is your fault.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I'm going to keep it here in Vegas. In the arena.
Mayweather may have gotten lucky
the
against
ring.
the Big Show, but I don't think he'd be lucky against Lei'd Tapa.
Hey, you should have a match against Mayweather. I got my money on you.
We want him to live.
Mayweather can't handle you.
We want him to live.
He'll live.
I don't fight fair. I fight to win.
See? Uh-oh.
So's Mayweather.
But Mayweather
That's been proven for years.
Mayweather just uses his hands. I use every part of my body.
If you can lift it off
It's
the
a street
ground.
fight.
It's going to be a street fight.
You'd be surprised.
So if you're out here, Jeff Mayweather, and you're watching, someone's calling you out to Ultimate Women of Wrestling for a match. And I ain't got my money on you, just know that. But I got my hands ready to go.
I'll jump behind that.
backup.
I'll jump out of that bell so fast and be on that stage so quick he won't know anything. Trust me.
William, can you put that one back up? I'm sorry. Basically, William's post is talking about absolutely the greatest thing that has happened to professional wrestling is the push of the women's wrestling. Mentions one of the other companies, which I don't want to give them
There's
props,
a good
but-
historian right there of
Yeah.
wrestling, too.
But there's no question. That's why for us, as a local show, we've been on the air, 3 years in August, right?
Yeah.
Matt and I are the two remaining original hosts of this show. We've been on the air doing this for 3 years. Between Chief, Matt, myself, and now we can add Thomas's, you're looking at over 100 years of fandom in pro wrestling. And for us as a show that's based out of Vegas.
99 of it is him.
It's 99 of the 100, that's true. But for us to have met Jennifer at the toy convention at Main Street Station, was it February, March, whatever it was?
Yes.
And for us as a local show to be able to promote and be part of history with UWW, for us collectively, it's an honor.
Hell
and
yeah.
And it is something that when we started this show, when Matt and I, with the original hosts, we didn't know where TCA is going to go. You know, you do a show, you hope that people catch on. But for us, this is something that we're honored to be part of, to promote, to chat with you. You know, now a third time. You know, we had you on the pre-show and intermission, or whatever it was, and then and for us, it's tremendous. It's a tremendous opportunity for us to be part of such a legacy. The other thing I was joking about on the day of the event, and this is true, in that room alone at the Sahara Theater, you got the likes of Elvis and Frank Sinatra played in that same room. Now UWW, all the ladies that were involved, for us to be on that same list. How many people can say that we performed in the same theater where some of the Las Vegas greatest entertainers, and Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley, also entertain people? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You know, I was just thinking, man, I've been a fan of professional wrestling for 63 years.
All right, so not 99 of the 100, 63 of the 100.
Always way closer than I
That's
thought.
true. All right, they're playing our music. Lei'd Tapa, it was great to have you in studio live.
Thank you for having me.
Ms. Jennifer, you know we love you guys as well. Thank you for coming in. We're going to keep seeing the ladies who are part of UWW #2 over the coming weeks. Jen may be here with them, may not be with them. Of course, we want to thank Cliff, the bodyguard, as well. He's here with us. Thomas.
I was negotiating with him. He's going to become my bodyguard now.
Okay.
So,
with all due respect to Cliff, I would take Lei'd Tapa, but that's just me. Thomas.
I got you.
Thomas, real quickly, final thoughts on today's show.
Be safe, stay hydrated. Everybody.
Okay, Chief, final thoughts going out.
everybody, love you all. Come back next week. Be safe.
Matt.
Everybody have a good week. Stay hydrated. Watch UWW1 on replay. And if you're an idiot, stay off Fremont Street. I don't want to see you.
All right, with that, want to thank everybody for watching as always. Want to thank everybody for following UWW. Make sure you check them out, uwwfed.com. In 1 hour, Aaron's Hour, I've got a book show today. I don't even know if I can fit it in all 60 minutes, so we make...
Can I tell everyone something?
At the top of the hour,
We have
Aaron's
microphones
Hour,
for stuff like that.
I've got a busy show today. I may be going over. But Lei'd Tapa says she has something to say, and I would never say no to that.
Thank you. July 9th, Ultimate Women's Wrestling at the Sahara. Show starts at 8 p.m.
Gates open what time?
Gates open. Jennifer?
Meet and greet will start at 7, but come in early. Buy
Come
some
in early.
merchandise.
Yeah.
And say hello to us on the pre-show, presuming we have a pre-show there, which we will. We'll figure it out. All right, with
We'll
that,
figure it out.
see you all.
We
at the-
will. You're going to be somewhere else.
Hey, I can still promote it, can't I? We'll see everybody at the... We'll see. Well, let's make sure we do it first. See you at the top of the hour. Be kind to everybody. Why is that? We're all we have. Thank everybody for watching.